Hey guys, it's Modesty Ewing, your Norwex independent sales consultant, and I'm coming to you live from my teenager's bathroom. And I'm not going to tell you which teenager it is, but I am going to tell you that the teenager that uses this bathroom the most is not very good at keeping it clean. So I have to come in here and do some pretty good scrubbing at times to get it back into tip-top shape. It is actually the main bathroom on our upper floor of the house, so whenever we have guests over, this is the bathroom they use. So really irritating, but I do have to make sure that it gets clean on a regular basis, so if somebody should pop in and need to use a bathroom, I don't feel embarrassed for the dirt that they might see left behind by that teenager. If you are hearing a buzzing noise or a fan noise, I apologize, but I cannot turn off this fan that is built in with the light system. So if it's really bothersome, please let me know so that in the future I choose a different bathroom to clean. But this one's the dirtiest. I knew this one was going to be the one that I needed to come to live and show you. So I'm going to get started. The first product that I am going to show you is our bath mitt, and this is very similar to the enviroscrub. Actually, it's kind of a strange hybrid, would be a good word. It's kind of more like the dust mitt on this side, so it's really soft and scrubby, but then it's got like the same texture that the enviroscrub pad has on the other side, and it's kind of thick and squishy. It's got a sponge in there, and it's made where there's like this stitch right through here, so you can just slide that on and slide that in between one of your fingers so that you can get your hand really into it when you're cleaning. So I'm going to use this to clean a section of the bathtub real quick that gets really dirty. My teenager likes to take a bath and likes to lean back and just chill out and watch, I don't know, TikToks or YouTube, whatever it is that they like to watch. That's what this one does. Spends a lot of time in the bathroom. Did you know that teenagers spend like half their life in the bathroom? Drives me crazy. Anyway, so I'm gonna move this down just a little bit and try to get a shot into the bathtub a little bit here. I'm hoping that I can get this where you can see what I am doing. So bear with me while I work on this. I don't know. It's not really gonna show you. Let me move the camera. I may precariously dump it. I'm not gonna try to do that, but there is this scummy spot right here in the bathtub. I know that you can see that dirt back there, and that's what I'm going for to clean. So I'm gonna set the camera up here real quick. I'm gonna get my sponge wet, and then I'm gonna scrub that down really quick and then bring the camera back for you to see. So bear with me here while I get some water on this mitt. And one-handed, I'm gonna try to squeeze it out as best I can. And I am a lefty. Okay, let's see if I can do this without dropping the phone. What do you guys say? This is gonna be fun. Haha, no, I'm gonna drop it. I'm just gonna set it right down here in the bathtub. Thankfully, the iPhone is water resistant. That's not gonna work either. All right, I'm just gonna go for it. Bear with me. Sorry. But to reach this, I might be better going this route. Okay, here we go. So here's the gunk. And you can see already it's starting to remove pretty quickly. I'm going to just use the textured side real quick. Flop around here and get the worst of that off. Wow, see how fast that was? And there you go. You just go all the way around the bathtub with just water and scrub those body oils and, I don't know, soap scum if you use soap still. This boy and girl, teenagers in my house, still use soap. They also do like the body cloths, especially for their faces, because it does help reduce breakouts. So If you didn't read my body cloth posts, you might want to go back and look for those so you can learn more about the body cloth. All right, so there we go, guys. Super fast. That bathtub is a lot cleaner in a short time. I'm not gonna clean the whole bathtub right now, but I wanted you to see that worst part because it's pretty, I don't know how it gets so bad, but teenagers are dirty. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way. They just are. It's just their nature. It's their body, hormones and chemicals and all that great stuff. So bathtub can be cleaned in short order, which is very, very wonderful, because I will tell you, bathroom cleaning has been like the worst for me. I'll just be honest, honestly. So my problem with bathroom cleaning before I had Norwex was the odor of all of the chemicals. The bathroom is usually the smallest room in the house. Even though there are fans, the ventilation isn't always the best. And so I would run into our bathroom at our old house and literally hold my breath, spray that foaming bubble spray into the bathtub, and try to run back out, let it sit for a few minutes. Of course, when you go back in, the whole room stinks really bad. So I would literally hold my breath while I tried to scrub the bathtub and then go back out and then run back in, go back out. By the time I got done with that, I was tired of running, tired of holding my breath. I could hold my breath like an Olympic swimmer, I'm telling you. But I would get really bad headaches on the days that I had to do the bathrooms. And I really feel like a lot of that was the chemical cleaning. So cleaning the bathroom became one of those things I would procrastinate about, because weekends is when I have the most time to do it, but that's also the time that I wanted to be able to spend with my family. And if I got up on Saturday morning and cleaned our 2 bathrooms and then had a headache for the rest of the day, I was no fun to hang out with. And so Norwex has actually changed that for us, changed things for us in a couple of ways, because I'm not using any chemicals in this bathroom when I'm cleaning any of the bathrooms. So I'm not holding my breath, not giving myself a headache, I'm not inhaling all of those toxic chemicals. I'm also not putting those toxic chemicals onto surfaces that our bodies are going to touch, that our skin is going to absorb. So super important topics there that I wanted to share with you, because again, like I said, my big story with Norwex, why I went this route, is to try to get more chemicals out of my house and reduce the toxins that I'm exposed to. Okay, I want to show you a couple things over here at the sink really quick. I'm gonna see if I can just back this up. And first of all, I want to show you, I'm gonna go this way so you can see the cute little towel. Our chenille hand towel is absolutely adorable. This is the one that they had last fall, so it's this graphite gray. There's actually a couple of colors to choose from right now, and let me pull that off. I want to show you. I'm lucky I have the little hook thingy. And I want to show this to you. It actually has like this long flap, and then you just tuck it through. You wrap it around. If you have a loop, you just tuck it through and pull it tight. And you can actually kind of adjust the height, the length of it a little bit too. Because like the one that I have in my bathroom, when it hangs, it actually touches the bottom of the counter, and that bothers me. So I actually just pull it up here just a little bit, and that goes toward the back of the wall and nobody sees it, and it shortens it just enough that makes it just perfect for me. But in this bathroom, the length doesn't really matter so much. And it is super absorbent. It has those same little fingers on it, the chenille fingers on it, like the Enviro wand has on it, and like our chenille mop pad. So super absorbent, and all you gotta do is rub your hands on it just really fast. They have some cute ones for the kids. They call them pet to dries. So they have like a cute little animal head on the top, and the kids just love to be able, you know, pet your animal, wash your hands and pet your animal. So they're called pet to dries, which is a really great way to teach toddlers a good hygiene, you know, to get those hands dry really fast. Plus, again, it's the microfiber, so 99% of bacteria and germs are being removed from the surfaces when you use that. So you're really, for sure, getting those hands clean, and you know how little ones have dirty, dirty hands. The other thing I was going to show you over here Actually, I think that was it. Let me go ahead and show you the toilet because that's what this video is really about. And I'm gonna drop this down so that we can come over here at a lower height. And we are going to, I'm gonna show you the toilet here. All right, so our toilet brush is a really cool critter. And I've never said that about a toilet brush ever. I don't like toilet brushes. They're disgusting. Those bristles that are in there, usually they get all gunky. Well, I'm going to show you this one. Okay, it has this nice little, this comes together as a set, and the handle rests up here, so this actually hangs a little bit. There's a little space in the bottom, so if there is any water that lands on this or comes out of this after you're done scrubbing, it actually collects in the bottom and the brush itself is not sitting down in it. It is 100% silicone all the way around, which is really nice, plastic and silicone, so that you don't have the ability for bacteria to grow on this nearly as easily as a regular toilet brush. And it has this awesome little, I don't know, caterpillar thing that sticks out that helps you get underneath the lip of the toilet. So I'm going to show you how that works really quick, okay? And then I also have my enviroscrub here. Again, I think I used this one, whoops, I used this one before, but enviroscrub has the textured side and also has the envirocloth on the other side, and is fantastic for doing these types of jobs. I have one specifically for the bathroom toilets. I'm just kind of picky that way. I know that they're clean when we're done, but I also, and just in your mind, you're like, okay, that's been on the toilet. I don't want it on my countertop. And you're perfectly fine. Other people are like, hey, it's clean, I'm good. And whatever works for you guys. But they do come in a 3-pack, so you can split them out through the house. Okay, so my toilet is a little dirty, and I'm gonna save a little dirty spot on it for you. There is a drop of yellowish gunk back here. Let me see if I can show you that really quick. No, sorry. Here we go again. Flip the camera around maybe. Yes, oh wow, I didn't know I could do that. Okay, so you can see right down in there, there's a little bit of dirt. You can see this is not the cleanest toilet right now. And that's why we're here, so that I can clean it. There's also a little bit of, whoops, it's trying to tell me to rotate my phone. I don't want to do that. Okay, so there's also a little bit of mildew down around the lip there, and I'm going to do my best to get that scrubbed out of there while we're washing it. And then down around the bottom of the toilet, you know, there's certain species that live in this house. We're not going to say what they are. That aren't always a good aim. So we're gonna wipe the outside of the toilet as well. And I prefer really just to start with the top of the toilet, work my way down, scrub the middle, and then do the bottom, just for any splashing and such that goes on. So I'm gonna start at the top, like I said. Oh, also we have the mattress cleaner and the bathroom cleaner. I'm gonna start with the bathroom cleaner to show you. I put it in a spray bottle, and again, I'm not fancy. I picked this one up at the dollar store, and I think that this says dilute 1 ounce of this with 7 ounces of water. I went a little thinner than that, and this is actually just a sample bottle, by the way, guys. It's just a teeny version of what you can purchase online. I believe what comes online is more in a bottle approximately this size. This is a 12 ounce. I'm not sure if it's a 12 ounce that it comes in or an 8 ounce, but it's similar in size. It is not teeny tiny. So again, you dilute it and put it in a spray bottle, or you can use it full strength and just use a few drops. That's up to you. I'm just gonna spray. My sprayer kind of goes crazy because again, it's a Dollar Tree one. I'm just gonna spray a little bit on. It is citric acid is what is used in the bathroom cleaner, so it helps break down enzymes and such, and so that's why I want to use that here in the bathroom. And mostly the top of it is just dust, but I'm going to wipe that down. You can see grabbing up a little bit of that there. There we go. Should have dusted, huh, while the bathroom was still dry, because obviously it needed it. And in the back of the toilet. And I can go back with the window cloth when I'm all done to polish this up too, because it is a shiny surface and it will help take off any of that extra little lint that's being left behind here. But the important thing is just to make sure you get the surface itself clean. And I gotta remember while I'm going through here, there's that little spot that I'm gonna keep it dirty back there when I lift this lid up. Don't let me forget that. Okay, so there, I got the top all done. I'm gonna squirt the inside of the toilet here real quick. I actually squirted a little bit before the video started just to make it easier in case my sprayer didn't want to work right. Give it a minute. Oh, there we go. Again, it's a Dollar Tree one. I would recommend buying the Forever bottle. It's really cute. It's glass and it has a silicone to it. A silicone bottom on it so that you don't actually break it. And there's a couple of comments in there. Sorry, guys. Abby says the bathroom drives me crazy. Yes. And oh, you live with all boys? Yeah, well, we're not gonna call anybody out, but I understand where you're coming from because most of the time there's 2 of them and 1 of me in the house these days too. Okay, I'm gonna leave that little spot right there because I'm gonna test that later with the protein swab. I'm gonna show you guys how clean I can get this toilet, okay? So I'm gonna leave that and test it. I'm doing my very best here to use the EnviroCloth side and as flat as possible. I don't want it wadded up because I don't want to miss touching any of the surface. Obviously, that's a very important key in the cleaning process with these cloths. All right, go around the edge of the toilet seat here, which is very dirty. I think I'm gonna need to rinse this out real quick, so hang on just a sec. Here we go. Just getting back in there. There's a little bit of dried urine, it looks like right there, so I'm gonna scrub it. There we go. Really starting to come clean. I'm still trying to leave that corner right there and right there. I'm trying to leave that. So I'm not gonna get in there too closely. And I'm gonna rub porcelain really well. Like I said, work my way down and around the bottom. And you were too close to me to be able to see all of that, but I'm trying to show you. Trying to get in there just as good as I can. And you know, down here around that very edge of the toilet, no matter how much you try to scrub, there's just area that you can't reach there. Mine actually has a little lip that goes under because they didn't caulk on the outward side around this toilet. So I worry that sometimes the urine smell coming from the bathroom isn't necessarily from the toilet itself, but it's from the residue that's left down here at the bottom. So I'm going to show you what to do about that too. But first of all, let me get in here. I'm going to show you the toilet brush. Again, like I said, we've got this nice lip here, this little caterpillar dude. You can go down in the middle, obviously, and then use that to get up underneath the rim. And I really like, just get it wet, I really like how this is silicone, so I feel like I'm really getting some good scrubbing power in there. Getting up around the rim really well. You can see the water's getting dirty as I'm scrubbing here, so we know it's getting clean up underneath there. Gonna splatter all over the place. Aren't you glad you're not sitting in the front row like a Gallagher show there? Remember that comedian Gallagher? He would bust up watermelons and all the people sitting on the front row would get watermelon on them. I don't know, showing my age with that one. Okay, so there we go. Scrubbing underneath there. There's a little bit of, I think I said this yesterday or a couple of days ago too, there's a little bit of hard water that's leaving some residue in places in my house, and I need to get the descaler so that I can come back in and use that to get more of the hard water stains off of different fixtures, my toilet, my faucets. Hard water is just a thing. Even living in town, I kind of thought it would be better living in town, and I don't think it is. rural water, or living in a little rural area, I guess it doesn't really matter. Water's water. All right, so you can see there, my toilet water is kind of dirty, guys. You see that? I didn't get up in there, but I'll flush that. Hang that back up, and since I flushed, I am just gonna wipe the sides of it down again because I'm gonna do a protein swab here. Remember yesterday I did the protein swab in the kitchen, and this is the first time I ever used a protein swab. Was live with you guys yesterday. That's how confident I am in our products. I have never used one here in the bathroom either. So you're getting to see a first for me to use the protein swab this week. And it's so cool. It's like, you know, science class when you get to do the fun stuff. So I have the protein swab just like I had yesterday. Gonna break it open. Let that all run down on the bottom. And again, green is clean. Any other color means that there's protein present, okay? So I'm gonna show you here real quick. You saw me just rub this part of the toilet really good. And I'm gonna take this and rub it on the toilet. And you see that, guys? It's still green. There's no protein where I just cleaned this with the EnviroCloth. And we're just gonna go one step further. I'm gonna rub it on the EnviroCloth. Green is clean, right? We're gonna just prove it. I use this in the toilet. Now I'm gonna wipe my hand on it. That's gross, right? But I am positive there is nothing on my hands from doing that. Again, green is clean. Check it out, guys. This just blows me away. I could do this all day, touching all these different things. Now we're gonna go over here and we're gonna touch that gross little spot on the toilet. If I can get my camera angled in the right way here so you can see me. This over here, I did not clean very good. It is dirty over here. And so we are going to get in here. I already see the Q-tip turning. That's how quickly the Q-tip started turning, because there's protein present right there. See how it turned colors, guys? It's already turning like gray, purple in the bottom. Isn't that amazing? Just removed 99% of the germs, bacteria. If you saw my post that has the size of the different types of cells that we can pick up and clean, different types of virus cells, I believe is how the label is on that picture that I posted yesterday in the kitchen post yesterday morning. It shows us how tiny a protein is, and that's why the protein swab is so important to show you, because if we can pick up something as tiny as the protein off of a surface and prove it with a protein swab, then you know anything larger than a protein swab is also being removed from the surface. Am I right? The mattress cleaner is an enzyme-based cleaner. It's pretty amazing. It's already pre-mixed, so you do not dilute it. It comes with a sprayer top, which is marked mattress cleaner, which is really nice. If you have a bucket that you put it in, you know what you're grabbing when you grab it. It has a couple of different settings. It has a spray and a stream setting on it. I like it on the spray setting for most jobs. The initial use of the mattress cleaner is obviously to help clean your mattresses. You know that mattresses will collect dust mites and organisms off of your body. So you can use the mattress cleaner to kill those, and they actually dissolve and disintegrate. Anyway, so this is enzyme based, so it has to work for just a little while. If you have a tile floor, and like I do here in my bathroom, you're going to want to spray it around the very bottom of the toilet, like so, and just let it set and do its job. And I'm kind of getting it on the floor a little bit, as well as on the base of the toilet, because I want it to run down and under. Like I said, there's a little ridge under there, so I want it to get under there. So I'm going to let that sit for about 10 or 15 minutes, and I'm going to come back with my EnviroCloth and I'm going to wipe it down. And then I'm actually going to go back over my toilet with the window cloth, just because there's some dust-lint that's left behind from me rubbing it, and I want it to get really super sparkly clean. So you spray that into that crevice, let the enzymes work, and that's going to help reduce the urine that you can't get to. It's gonna break it down and reduce the odor in your bathroom and make it smell even more clean. The other thing that the mattress cleaner is great for, not just mattresses or around your toilet, by the way, if you have carpet instead of tile in your bathroom, spray it and leave it. Just let it do its job, let it air dry. You don't have to worry about coming back and washing it back out, okay? And that's the last thing I was gonna say about the mattress cleaner is if you have pets or if you have toddlers that, you know, maybe potty training, you can use this to clean up those accidents and messes. So basically what you would do is sop up any of the wetness that's still behind. If there's an accident that happens, you would sop that up with, you know, your enviro cloth, and then you would go back with, I would probably go in with some of our UPP and sprinkle that in, or dissolve it and spray it in, and then use a wet enviro to wash it back out. Just really trying to get as much of that out of the carpet as possible before you let it dry completely. And after you've done those two things, then you come over with the mattress cleaner, spray it on, and let it air dry. It's designed to remove organic material from mattresses, bedding. You can also use it on upholstery and carpeting. All right, take care. Bye.